It is only when we silence the blaring sounds of our daily existence that we can finally hear the whispers of the truth that life reveals to us. You should not see the desert simply as some faraway place of little rain. The desert is a natural extension of the inner silence of the body. The desert shatters the soul's arrogance and leaves body and soul crying out in thirst and hunger. The desert is the theater of the human struggle, searching for God. Allow your mind to be still and rest in His presence. Don't wait for a better world. Start now to create a world of harmony and peace. In the desert, we trust God, or you die.
Let's get ready to rumble! In out there, one-on-one with Nelson. They will snap it for the 34 play action. Presley, deep drop. Look down over the middle. Carson's open. Got it, baby! Touchdown, Dick! Presley now play action. Rolls right side, throws on the run, and the pass is going to be caught for a touchdown! Got it, baby! Fred Owens on the reception! Mark it at the 9. Do you believe it? What an unbelievable play by the Dinks offense. Brian Presley, a straight drop back pass.
Hey, my name is Brian Presley. Welcome to episode 3, P12 Journey to the Mountaintop. This episode is about giving back. Oftentimes we wonder how we end up from being up there to down here. Whether it be a decision we make, whether it be a wrong turn in life, whether it be, a death, an obstacle. We all face obstacles. We all face our demons. We all face enemies in life. And some of God's greatest teaching moments for me have been while I've been in the desert. Learning to be content with myself, learning to be alone, learning to appreciate not just the beauty mountain peaks bring, but the beauty that the desert brings as well. And the times that I've been the happiest in my life is when I'm giving back and when I'm helping out somebody else in need. And for me, while I spent 4 years before I decided to make a comeback and with the Great Alaskan Race, and when I came back with P12, I wanted P12 to be different than any other company in the industry. It's been very important to me that we use the gift, because I had the gift taken away of being able to make movies when everything came crashing down in 2012. So to be able to come back and do what I love to do, I want to use that gift to impact others, and I wanted the company to have a social impact strategy when it comes to how we use the movies to give back to nonprofits. And so our distribution fees, we have 5 nonprofits that we've selected to receive a portion of our distribution fees, and we are bringing light on what they're doing. We have one called Champions Club. My buddy, Pastor Craig Johnson, who's a part of Joel Osteen's ministry, is gone throughout the world putting Champions Club, which is a program that helps kids with special needs, families with special needs, autistic, Down syndrome. I have a huge heart for special needs.
Didn't realize it, but we had another friend that we came in contact with, and his name is Brian Presley. And Brian is an actor, a director, a producer, and he's also the CEO of P12 Films. And they are releasing a movie right after the Champions Club launches, October 26th. And get this is the name of the movie, The Great Alaskan Race, right? And it's a story about in 1925, there was a historic great race of mercy. A group of great mushers traveled 700 miles to save the small children of Nome, Alaska from a deadly epidemic. And Brian and those guys want to come alongside of us with this Champions Club and with their movie and in future Champions Clubs in needy area. And Brian and P12 Films, they are going to give some of their distribution costs to Champions Club to help us launch all over the world in needy areas. And I want Brian and his team to stand. Come on, give them a hand. Thank you so much for all the champions you're going to help in the future. Lakewood loves you and we appreciate you so much. Thank you.
I am love. I am a masterpiece.
I am a tool.
I am Pat. I am beautiful.
I am yours.
We have Hope is Alive. Hope is Alive is helping men and women who suffer from addiction all over the country and helping them get sober, helping them get clean. They are taking in people to houses. It's a year-long program and getting them back in society, but they're radically changing lives. Lance Lang, so happy that we picked this nonprofit to give back to.
The Hope is Alive program will be responsible for millions of months of sobriety and thousands of
This is how I fight my battles. 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 This is how I fight my.
You're not going to want to miss the Great Alaskan Race coming out October 25th. I can't wait for it. You can't either.
We have the Bear Grease dog sledding race in Minnesota that we're supporting what they're doing. Great race, and they're really impacting, the sport of dog mushing.
So we're so excited though today. As you can see, the Great Alaskan Race up here on the screen. A couple of months ago, we got a random phone call from President of P12 Films, Tim Cavanaugh. And we started talking about the film that they're producing, the Great Alaskan Race, and they asked us to be a promotional partner. And we thought, great, this is a great opportunity for the Bear Grease.
We're here at the Iditarod headquarters with the director, Chaz St. George. Chaz, thanks for having us here, and we are excited to have a partnership with you guys to use the movie to shed light on the great work that Chaz and all of his staff are doing here in Alaska with how these dogs are treated, the sport of the Iditarod.
Thank you very much, and I would like to add that the reason that your film and this race are so important is because there was no other mode of transportation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It makes a big difference.
Relying on man and dogs to save kids' lives.
Yeah. You bet. You bet.
Yeah.
With the Great Alaskan Race, I wanted the movie to impact the dog sledding community. This movie, at the heart of it, it's a dog sledding movie. Dogs saving kids' lives, and dog sledding's a way of life for still a lot of people in our country, in this world. It's how they make their living, and so we believe the Iditarod and the Bear Grease are doing great works. Two great races. Battle dogs in Alaska. We got many veterans who are returning home from war, men and women who suffer from severe PTSD. And battle dogs, they go up into Alaska, they become one with nature, because nature has a thing, you really get in tune with your inner self, your inner being, and they're changing lives. And we have the DD Rescue Mission in Beverly Hills. The DD Rescue Mission takes animals that some have missing legs, but the animals who you may walk through and pass up if you were going to go adopt an animal.
partnership with P12 and their movie, The Great Alaskan Race. We know that people are going to see the dogs and fall in love with the dogs and really want to have a husky, which is wonderful. There are so many in the shelters.
They're starting a husky adoption efforts where, you know, there's a huge number of huskies in the Southern California that are in shelters.
We were talking to one of the shelter officials the other day, and she said that the number of huskies now in our shelters equals that to the pit bulls and the chihuahuas, and that is just crazy. They come in as strays, they come in like this. Owners surrendered because their owners can't keep them anymore because they escape. So definitely, raising awareness around this breed and trying our best to place as many as we can is our goal.
And so we're going to be working with the Iditarod and working with DD Animal Rescue to try to get some of these huskies homes up in the climate where a husky should be living. And potentially even have one of these huskies trained to run the Iditarod at some point. By supporting the Great Alaskan Race, by supporting P12, you know, we're impacting a lot of lives and being a voice for the voiceless, and that's what it's really all about.
For me, a herd of horses is a powerful image. The herd has white, black, brown, male, female, all running together in unison. We are more powerful running this life together. You don't need a reason to help people. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Go find your best life. Go find a way to help someone in need. Give back. And if you're in the desert, keep walking. Make your comeback stronger than your setback.
Thank you.
What's the message?
Where's the serum?